can get married under 17, or you're within 3 years. But, you know, the bottom line is you should date people your own age.
Now, what about, so if the person is 17 and you have sex with them on their 17th birthday, is that statutory rape?
No, but, you know, that's a really, just because somebody's 17, you might get around a statutory rape law, but we have a lot of other laws where the age cutoff is 18.
What I'm trying to do is just, at least for the audience, those of who might brave this terrain in terms
The
of
age
sexual,
of consent is 17.
17 and older, and so anything less than 17, one day less than 17, that's statutory
If you're
rape.
more than 3 years older and they're under 17, you are playing with fire.
Now, when I looked at this statute as well in preparation for this show, we hear this issue of statutory rape, but then I've also heard on statutory sexual assault, there's also aggravated sexual assault. Does that occur as it relates to children or minors?
Yes, it does, and the age cutoff for that is 14. So, for example, if you have someone who has, and there is almost no exceptions to the aggravated sexual assault of a child statute, because, you know, someone under 14 can't be married. There's no Romeo and Juliet law in that instance. If they're under 14, it's an aggravated sexual assault, which raises it from a second degree to a first degree felony.
I was approached by a young dancer, an exotic dancer, who happened to be 16 years old, but she appeared much older. And she was actually engaging in a number of activities in the club. And the question was whether she could sue her manager and her owners, the owners of the club, for using her as a child for sexual acts. And the answer was, of course, she could, and she did bring the case, and we were able to resolve it. But the point that I'm trying to make is this: Al, the next time you and Showbiz and whoever, yeah, okay, well, whoever is out there in these stripper clubs or exotic
You know
dancing
Ben
clubs,
don't go. He call them stripper clubs.
is it not stripper?
No. What do we call them, 50?
50, what's going?
Baby, just go on and let
No.
Mr. Just go on.
My mama
Go
says
on
they
now.
call them gentlemen clubs, but you won't find one there.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, whenever you go
Like-
to whatever these clubs are where people take their clothes off, the question is, do you have to? If you don't know that the person is in fact less than 17, and you're going to have a sexual act with them, whether you have a defense, hey, she told me she was 20. Hold on, I'm setting it up. I know the answer is already there, and I know you're ready for it. But the person comes up and says, I am 20 years old. Or you say you order an escort service, and a young lady or a young man shows up, and they appear to be older, and they're 21 or 22, and that's what they represent to you, but in fact, they are less than 17. Is it a defense, Tate, if a person represents him or herself to be older than 17, but in fact they're less than 17 and you have sex with them?
Not in Texas.
That means that if that lady or man shows up, Al, at your door, you said you don't do this, I understand. I'm
But
not
it's
trying.
at his door.
It's at his
Go
door.
on
That's
with the
a-
example.
Or on the road, 50.
All right, well, wherever you are. But the point is this: it is not a defense that the person falsely represented his or her age.
Well, that'll never happen to me because I make a judgment on strippers. First of all, they got to be on walkers and have white and maroon hair.
Yes.
All right.
Disability don't count.
All right, we're going to a break. We'll see you.
Disability don't count.
I've seen them throw out.
This is Pastor Keon. I'm here to the Lighthouse